But we should get into it, dude. She started fucking 20 minutes ago now. All right, let's watch. Let's see what's Candace got to say. What is she gonna enlighten us on with Erika Kirk and Epstein, right? Let's see, shall we?
All right, you guys. In today's episode of Everybody Grieves
Yep, clear
Differently. And by the way, I should say we are in like season 17, episode 4.
Oh,
the writers are running out of ideas
screen.
And they're just putting up things that don't even make sense
Get
anymore.
out of here.
Yeah, well, on today's episode, President Trump has appointed Erika Kirk to the Air Force Academy's Board of Visitors. Now, if you would like to know how that further empowers this world-renowned widow who is definitely grieving, I will explain that to you. Is she qualified? Of course not. Not even a little bit. Doesn't even matter. Also, I got to speak to you about something much more seriously. I have a hunch, a growing hunch, that Erika and Jeffrey Epstein may have crossed paths. Something is not sitting right with me about how she just keeps dancing around Jeffrey Epstein in her life. I am finding it increasingly difficult to believe that Erika just keeps coincidentally getting involved with countries and companies and schools.
She's always right next to Epstein.
Is involved in deeply, involved with deeply.
Hunch.
So I went ahead and messaged the PR team, legal team over at Turning Point USA with a very specific question pertaining to a modeling company that I recently discovered that she had some involvement with. 48 hours later, we have not yet heard back. Welcome back to Candace.
I hate her intro.
Okay, let's start with the major headline today. Erika Kirk has been appointed to the Air Force Academy Board. Yeah. I'm here for it. I love it. That's what you need to know on this Tuesday. I'm here for it. I love it. That's what you need to know on this Tuesday morning. So you get back to love it.
Erika Kirk appointed to Air Force Academy Board.
That's what you need to know on this Tuesday morning. So you get back to work, Goyam.
Okay, what?
You'll be lucky if you ever pay off those student loans, pay down that mortgage.
Clap,
Erika
Candy.
Kirk, on the
Please
other
clap.
hand, well, she's just being handed promotions.
Please clap.
In case you missed it.
Oh, wait, this is what you sent me? Sorry, hold that thought. Spexo? Wait, Spexo's on this cruise ship? Guy had swastika tattoos on my cruise ship, and this Jewish guy started freaking out.
This guy's mad because this guy has Hitler tattoos.
Rose on a cruise with the Aryan Brotherhood.
And this guy's a Jew, it looks like, and he's really angry.
Sure, what do you want us to do? Throw him overboard? I'm a Jew.
That is so offensive. Put a goddamn shirt on before I get security up here. Do something, please call. Yeah. Oh, I'm not gonna do that. I want him out of my sight.
How does this just happen? How does Spexo just happen upon this? How the fuck does Spexo just happen upon this in like on a cruise? Like what the fuck? What? What's going on?
Do something, please call. That guy is not welcome on this.
You're not welcome. Get the fuck off. You're the one attacking people.
It's scripted. I knew it. It's true, Beardson. True. Staged.
Look at these guys smiling. You think it's fucking
I think it's funny. You fucking
You think it's fucking
I think it's very funny.
Huh?
I do. I do.
What up?
What are you gonna do?
Ah! You think it's funny, Buster? Huh? You think this is a joke? Ah!
I do.
What up?
What are you gonna do?
What a flum!
What are you gonna do?
I'm in jail for yelling.
They're going to throw you in jail.
They're giving out free. That guy is not welcome on this.
You're not welcome. Get the fuck off. You're the one attacking people.
Scripted. Bro staged this. That's just Spexo's dad. That's Spexo's dad, and that's his brother, and they just fucking staged this on a cruise ship. That'd be funny. Actually, that'd be awesome. You just stage this with your friends and family. I like his reaction though. That was funny. You think it's funny? One more time.
You think it's fucking
I think it's funny. You fucking
You think it's fucking
I think it's very funny.
huh?
I do.
You think it's funny?
Huh?
I do. I do.
What up?
What are you gonna do?
Ah! Real as fuck. That's how I felt watching that too. Fucking Jew haters. Assholes. Oh my Miku.
The old boomer was not low cortisol. All right, clear them out.
I thought that was the clavicular. I thought Bowden audio was over this clavicular video for a second. Like, what? What is this? Did they move?
I live in a luxury condominium in downtown Miami, the Penthouse. My name is Clavicular. I'm 20 years old. I believe in looks maxing. The idea of maximizing physical attractiveness by any means necessary in order to ascend. In the morning,
He's so what, Lassif? He's so what? Oh, brother, not the American Psycho bit?
if my jaw looks a little weak, I'll bone smash to strengthen it. My ratios are nearly golden now. Testosterone for muscle growth. Disoxin, as for appetite suppression. Glutathione for health maxing. Peptides for anti-aging and collagen production. Melanotan 2 for healthy glow. IGF-1, HGH, Redditor type for
Melanotan.
leanness.
Dude, what if one day he just overdosed on the Melanotan and he was just black? What if he just one day accidentally injected the whole thing without thinking? Wait.
Dutasteride and minoxidil for hair maintenance. When it comes to ascension, if you're not looks maxing, you're not life maxing.
Whoa.
It's called nigmaxing.
And if you're not life maxing, you're nothing.
He's actually just a tweaker. Okay, holy chud.
The wait is over. March 13th. Mog World.
How could you watch that and go, he's actually just a tweaker? Like, okay, listen. That's just that. Come on. Just no, we're not getting rage baited by the stupid ass chat today.
World Order begins. 30 days, 24/7 live on Kick. Welcome to the new era.
Okay, anyway. No, we're watching Candace, though. Back to this.
Her husband
They're
died. So
out.
now she will be advising the Department of Defense.
Sky baby rage
With this
baited already.
appointment, Erika joins just
Good
15
one.
other
Good
members.
one, asshole.
That's how exclusive
Laugh
this
it
board is.
up,
There's just
bitch.
15 other members, and they are responsible, just so you understand what the job requires, they're responsible for making recommendations to the Defense Secretary, Pete Hegseth, regarding changes to the Air Force Academy. They're also tasked with providing an annual report regarding the Military Institute's morale, its finances, its financial state, and its academics. Now, you might be wondering right now, how on earth is Erika Kirk? How did she really just graduate from an apparent stay-at-home mother to suddenly being qualified to submit financial...
Wait, Clav is doing a 30-day stream marathon? Wait, that's what that was an ad for? As in, like, he's just streaming every day, or as in, like, it's a 30-day, like a 30-day, 24-hour stream. He's doing like a subathon, but not a subathon, like a streamathon. What do they even call that? I guess a 30-day stream marathon, I guess. They're adding a global sticker of his face. Oh, that's why the site was breaking. Okay. Dude, I thought I was banned earlier. I was like, oh my gosh. Like, what did I do? What the fuck? Because I was trying to get into the dashboard, and the dashboard would just not fucking work. It kept making me log in over and over again. And I had to use, like, the /title command to even change the title. That's why. Every time they do stuff to Kick, they just break the site, low-key. Like, every time there's any event where they have to change anything on the site, before it goes live, it's like literally just the site breaks and I think I'm banned. I should really just learn that they're probably announcing something or whatever. Anyway. He's gonna be fucking bitches on stream. Camera on him 30 days straight, even when sleeping. That's what the ad said. I wasn't even paying attention. Honestly, I was just looking at him. No, I was just getting rage baited by the chat. I was getting rage. Yeah, that's why I didn't fucking hear that. Because I was getting rage baited by the chat being chuds. Anyway, back to Candace.
Academic and military morale reports to the Defense Secretary of the United States. And if you're wondering that, you should know that you're everybody. We are all wondering this, but I don't know, guys. Her husband died. That's what I'm told. We are just constantly being reminded that her husband died. Therefore, hey, she could be president one day. That's what Charlie said, allegedly. There's no, so we can't see where he said it, but he did say it. He just happened to say that she's going to be president one day. And some would say that maybe it's starting to look like a Claire Underwood from House of Cards situation. Maybe we don't feel so great about her ambition in this moment. But those people, you should dispel what they're saying. They would be wrong because the experts have explained things very clearly. And the experts say Erika is qualified because Charlie was qualified. She's literally just taking his place. Anything he can do, she can do better. Yeah, sure. Charlie was a literal boy genius, boy wonder.
Okay, okay. Oh my. Okay, come on. Dude. He was a literal X-Man. We forget that he was literally an X-Man that when he ran down the street would make the lights flicker. And anytime he came in a room, would send an electrical pulse throughout it and make everything, make the whole room shake and vibrate and change colors.
Had been militarily inclined since high school. Remember, his plan initially was to get into West Point,
inclined,
but then he established Turning Point, and it drove
just
his life
every
into a different
chud's
direction. And sure, Charlie then built and ran that successful college campus student organization with chapters all across the nation. And sure, that organization earned him the ear of the President of the United States and every major political player in the country and world. And sure, that organization was taking $100 million
a year from Israel,
in annually
from Zionist Jew. Oh my gosh! Like, how do you leave that part out? For what?
But what? Like, it's hard. Erika's husband died, so now she's qualified to take his place. That's how this works now. And that's what she's doing. Charlie,
no, we're not getting.
By the
come
way,
on, we're not getting mad.
Himself
Who cares?
Earned that appointment.
Who even
and
cares?
There was backlash going, wait, whoa, this is a very big deal. We shouldn't be mixing politics with this. He had earned that appointment in March of 2025, so just 6 months before he was assassinated. We can all therefore reasonably assume that his beauty pageant wife, who makes T-shirts with biblical verses on them, is going to bring the same level of experience to this exclusive role.
Okay. Literally, Charlie Kirk, like the fundraising, that's literally not the hard part. The fundraising is you're starting a student youth evangelical Zionist organization. That's like the easiest money ever. That's like, they'll give you infinite money if you can make that at all effective. Like, that's the one thing Jews who have all the money want in the whole world. Like,
because she's grieving. And the math on this is really simple. It makes perfect sense if you don't think about it at all. And you want to know what I think? I think that, why stop there? Why stop there? We're so far past ridiculous. I want them to actually just accelerate things. Why not just make Erika the defense secretary altogether?
True.
Why not just give her command and control over the Army, the Air Force, the Marines?
Dude, because she'll fucking airstrike you.
I do not see a
she'll
legitimate
airstrike
reason
your
why
ass.
Erika wasn't sitting to the left of Trump in the Situation Room
True.
when they bombed Iran. That seems perfectly logical now. I mean, her husband was assassinated and she's a grieving widow. So, yeah, maybe she could provide counsel to the president regarding this crucial Operation Epstein Fury. That's what we're calling it. We know what this is really about. They're distracting us from the Epstein files and just doing whatever Israel wants, like always. Which brings me to Jeffrey Epstein in general. Speaking of Jeffrey Epstein, who was in fact an occult Jewish pedophile, I wanted to show you this email. I had mentioned it yesterday that took place between him and the Princess of Norway.
An occult Jewish pedophile.
Well, I was casually discussing how the real aims of these people is they just want they want less humans. The elites want less humans on Earth. They do not want us to be able to reproduce. They will give us whatever propaganda serves, whether you're left or right. And yeah.
By what metric is that even? Like, what in the Alex Jones nonsense are we even hearing right now? This is like the type of shit that Alex Jones was saying about Bill Gates and like Africa or something. And it's like, dude, they're literally doing the opposite. Like, that would be great if what you're saying is fucking true. But like, the Bill and Melinda Gates foundations are like facilitating population growth in India. What are you even saying right now? Like, this is just insane. That makes no sense.
Going to see this email that I'm going to show you to put it in its proper context. The lead up to this email is the two of them discussing food and antibiotics destroying living organisms. I'm very anti-antibiotic. We'll save that for another show. Anyways, this discussion ends with a mild celebration regarding how ultimately that's going to give them the power to just create humans. This is a conversation back in 2012. Let's read it together.
Okay. So they want less humans, but they want the power to create more humans.
She writes, the princess writes, "You always make me smile because you tickle my brain, but I want the data from now. Or the bill is mine. It is the cocktail of all of the unnaturals that have a profound effect on the early stages of development in humans. Soon, people won't be able to make new humans anymore. But I guess that would be La La Land great because we can just design them in a lab." So futuristic. Just design humans in a lab. I just think it's really important for me to underscore to you guys that left and right, that has always been the goal. Less humans. To my lefties, truly, it was never about my body, my choice. Go down the Emma Goldman rabbit hole. Go down.
Less humans. Well, they allow infinite humans to be born.
This was always about eugenics.
In places that they shouldn't.
They view us all to be human weeds that need to be exterminated. Now, to my conservatives, who, like me, truly believe
eugenicists are in power, and they're allowing India and Africa to expand their populations exponentially. Like qualify that at all.
Believed that our military was out there spreading democracy all over the world because the West is the best, and that this was going to, these wars would in some way.
True societal peach.
Nope. I think now we can accept.
It has to be that. I'm convinced at this point, George Farmer is unironically gay. And Candace Owens wanted to marry Charlie Kirk. Okay? Like, that is clearly true. That has to be true. Right? Like, I'm not insane. This 1000% is it. Please give Candy giant Candomasia. Beard dog need to bust.
This was about just mowing the lawn, mass murdering people, also destroying history because they want like a forever present, a forever future almost. Like we did in Iraq, like we did in Afghanistan, destroying ancient civilizations. With the added plus of stealing country resources that are going to help them further poison the general Goyim population. Poppy seeds for opiates, followed by an opioid crisis in America, get everybody addicted, encourage them to kill their offspring. Big pharma in a nutshell. Okay. Yes, it is also their ultimate goal with IVF. They want all of us to have to come to them, the government overlords, to be able to have a family. A lot of women today are struggling with fertility issues. That's a real thing, and that is not by accident. That is by design. So there was all of this panic yesterday online.
They're just trying to have kids at like 40, dude. It's not even deep. It's like you can just have kids later, but you have to go get fucking in vitro.
China Beard Son. Welcome you to
the show is
Here, we see Candace. Candace, describing
Chris just
Jewish event.
resubscribed on Kick.
Yo, thank you, Triz. Welcome back. You're level 13, Jughead. Let's go. Big shout out.
Because we're beginning to discuss the occult. We're discussing mysticism. These people are literally summoning demons, and they're making blood sacrifices. And now the world recognizes that. I think it's now a mainstreamed conversation, which is fantastic. And I wanted to follow up on that note and show you another clip of Father Ripberger discussing this.
So fantastic. The stupid ass Goyim have a poor understanding of like magic or something now.
Sean Ryan's podcast. He's on there discussing as an exorcist the things that he has come across. It's a fantastic conversation. It's like 4 hours long. You should watch the entire thing. But in particular,
is this the guy that like even Catholics in the chat were saying the only person who lies more than Candace is this guy?
In this clip, he's going to discuss how coming into contact
Fan-fucking-tastic.
Freemasonry, essentially, and how people can raise the ranks
Exorcist.
through the occult families, how they get involved with these mystic cults in general. Anyway, take a listen.
If you are in the occult, do you just arrive at that level where you're doing satanic rituals, or do you graduate?
Some graduate.
I love watching her chocolate lips press together and part. Delicious chocolate people make me hungry.
Delicious chocolate people make me hungry. Says Richard Spencer. What? You want to eat her?
They're trained in this stuff from the very beginning. Sometimes they're actually groomed. They'll watch them in college, or they'll watch them and then they'll introduce them into this through various secret societies. And things of that sort.
She should collect with Professor John.
Engaging in the occult.
True.
There's a few of these people, not many of them, that are actually part of a pedigree or history that extends back to the late 1500s, 1600s, where the occult practices has been in their family lineage literally for 300 to 400 years. And so
like Styx,
so
Hexenhammer,
knowledge about how the
Tarl Warwick
this stuff works and what is actually involved. They know that
Sarah Ravencroft, right? He's talking. That's where I've seen that Scooby-Doo. I've seen that. I know what you're talking about.
That there's demons and God, etc., and they know that their activity in the occult is getting demons actually involved. They fully know that. In fact, their knowledge of this stuff is almost on the same level as mine. And so they have.
Dude,
hey, we're not kids.
Like this.
But enough of this minor magic.
This is what he's describing right here.
I want to see how powerful I can really be. It's time to summon Sarah Ravencroft. Dreadful darkness, hear my cry. Bring back one who cannot die.
This is what Epstein's doing. And Veda, too.
Are we ever glad to see you?
Nice going, guys. Like we're going all right. Away from Witchville.
Get him, Sticks! Get him!
Go back for the book.
Book? Can't we just wait for the movie?
Good one. Sorry, anyway, back to this.
Full understanding of it, but they're on the side of evil, and so they tend to raise their
This
children
is spreading my cortisol,
generation
says the
after generation
CV.
in that particular occult set of practices.
Oh, the Sif.
That is exactly right, ladies and gentlemen. These bloodlines are ancient.
That's right. I read 3 books in my life. That's right. I love that it's like, are you an authority on it now, Candace? You have poorly read 3 books ever, literally ever. Okay. Are you the expert? You're now verifying the facts.
These practices are ancient. And the reason why they're constantly moving people all over the world is they don't want you to have this ancestral knowledge. They don't want you to know that they're doing this stuff in broad daylight.
Ancestral
the revelation
knowledge.
of the method. They're kind of telling you they're doing these things. More on that later. The point here is that Epstein was definitively of the mystic Frankist ilk. He was practicing mystical Judaism. There is no question about that. It always involves occult rituals which involve harming innocent children. And regarding Jeffrey Epstein in particular, I want to throw it back to this tweet that I published on Thursday, January 29th of this year. It's really interesting in retrospect because
Candace,
I truly did not know
Owens.
what it might amount to. So the backstory here is that
She does have good teeth.
I had
Yeah, you're right.
received a couple of emails from people that follow and watch the show at the White House, and they said, "Hey, Candace, Andrew Cole."
Yeah, I just want to see her with like her nappy ass natural hair. You know what I mean?
Mikey McCoy
Let's see
and a couple of women look like Mikey McCoy's wife. They were in the West Wing, and we just thought that's kind of odd because Andrew
I can't stop eating
just
candy every moment.
presented as though he was live on the Charlie Kirk show doing a phone call with Kash Patel, but actually he's here. He's in front of us here in Washington, D.C. on the other side of the country. So I followed up with them and I asked them specifically who was Andrew Colvett and allegedly Mikey McCoy and co meeting with.
Take her to an island for a month.
Figure this out, where you saw them. And they said, well, and I'll quote this, the offices in that general region are senior White House staff. It could be Susie Wiles, Stephen Miller, James Braid, the vice president's hallway and the situation room connect to that lobby. So any number of people could have been in there. A Cash, the NSA director, Pete. The cabinet meeting had just let out 15 minutes prior too. So that also adds any members of the cabinet. I didn't know what to make of this, right? So I just instantly put the information out there.
Dude, see, okay, because honestly, Candace looks like such shit when she's not on her show. Can we just be totally real for a second? Candace is so fucking ugly if she's not on her own show. What's up with that? Like, because like she's just catfishing us. Like, what is even? I mean, there she looks okay. Right there, she looks like Michelle Obama. There, she looks terrible. Just, I mean, is that even the same fucking person? What did she have done to her face? What kind of work did she have to have done? Or does she have like filters? That's possible. I mean, you could, right? That's crazy. Like, she looks like shit here. And here, the outfits are
Nick is an insane person.
In a black manner, Candace need to step up her game. No, girl, this will not do.
Yeah, right. Like that, like she looks, I mean, that is an insanely bad outfit too, but she looks like shit there. And there. And, kind of there. I mean, yeah, there. That's just insane. What the fuck? That's her gay husband. Like, she looks like that all of a sudden. Like, what is going on? She's like morphing. What the hell?
And this is what I tweeted. I tweeted just in case. I said, tweeting this in case it's relevant down the line.
She got the cheeks filled. Like, you think she had work on her cheeks? Is that what it is? And that made like the rest of her face look more normal?
2 days ago, Thursday, January 29th, Blake Neff and Andrew Colvett hosted Kash Patel on Charlie Kirk's show. It appeared as though Cash phoned into the show
Her
live, but
ass
he did
cheeks.
not. Andrew Colvett was actually in the West Wing in D.C. that day, taking a meeting with top brass.
She got post BWC glow.
Episode was pre-recorded. People in the White House and all around the world think Andrew is shady and intentionally wanted the public to think that he was in Arizona for some reason.
She might be all natty. Black don't crack. Yeah, you did. We always forget about that. Black don't crack.
And they asked
I,
me to
along with the rest of the right wing, did some work on her cheeks.
Information. The next bit is unconfirmed, but they believe Andrew was accompanied by Mikey McCoy and his wife Elizabeth. If you see something, say something. Okay, so I share that. And what struck me as immediately odd was that Andrew Colvett and allegedly Mikey McCoy and his wife were making an effort to fake alive on Charlie Kirk's show with none other than Mr. 33 Kash Patel. Like, why do that at all? In that particular episode that they had with Kash Patel, Cash called in and it was all
Is there a facial
performative.
analysis of this specimen? My study the shape of this primitive skull.
Yeah, it was interesting. It goes a lot higher up than previously thought based on that other image. Actually, I paused it at kind of a good moment. It's like steeped.
So I never call, like, it's like, you guys are like together in DC. What are we doing here? I had also replied on January 29th, which you can find this tweet to someone. And I said like, hey, I'm trying to figure out why Andrew Colvett's in the White
This is an actress that
House.
replaced Candace.
Now, Andrew, the reason why this also should stand out.
The Qataris replaced Candace Owens with an actor.
Out to is because Andrew has missed plenty of episodes of the Charlie Kirk show. Sometimes it's just Blake Neff. Sometimes it's just, it's Blake and Mikey. Sometimes it's a guest host. Sometimes when
Mr.
traveling,
33,
Andrew even calls in for a segment.
Gary
but this
was there.
For some reason, pre-recorded and intentionally presented to the public as though it was live. I never do this. So I thought through that and I said, a fair assumption is that they did not want people to know that they were taking a meeting at the White House. And that's a very unusual desire for Turning Point USA, right? They normally love to promote the fact that they are involved with Trump, throwing flashy events at the White House, Mar-a-Lago, posing, all glammed up.
Gary
So
did visit her home, according to Tim Pool.
This meeting on this day in the West Wing that they wanted to fly under the radar. What could have been the subject that they wanted to fly under the radar? I wasn't sure. Like I said, it felt important enough to tweet about it just in case. And lo and behold, the very next day on January 30th, the Epstein files were released. And I thought, oh, how precise. Is it possible that the meeting was related to the Epstein files, which are heavily redacted and obviously not complete? And I said to myself, well, Erika was heavily involved in the pageantry world, really her whole life. Trump was also heavily involved in the pageantry world. More specifically, Donald Trump was actually the 50% owner of Miss America alongside NBC Universal when Erika was crowned. And Trump and Epstein's relationship, to be sure, seemed to be centered around pageantry and the modeling world and parties. There was even a lawsuit that was filed back in 1997 over a pageant company wherein one of the guys had said that during a meeting for his company that Jeffrey Epstein was there, which is kind of like an honorable mention. So, okay, and Trump has never denied that he hung out with Epstein. He said, I never went to the island, but there are obviously photos. So that's interesting. And I want to make sure you understand what Jeffrey Epstein did, how he was trafficking. It's important to remember that Jeffrey Epstein was specifically trafficking.
Wait, okay, hold on. Sorry, I don't have Adderall, so you gotta excuse this. Hold on, let me just show.
You already know you are in the back of a police.
Dude, look at this! Look at this! Look at this! How they did reflections in Telltale's The Walking Dead. Wait, look at this. Wait, watch this! Watch this! This is insane. Wait! Check this out.
Cruiser heading down.
Look at this! Look at this! Look at how they did this. This shit is insane. Wait, look! This is how they did the reflection on the model. What the So it's like it's driving with the car And then like the windshield, like just sees through that. But then they have like, but that's like not a real thing. That's just like a cutout in the windshield that actually is like leading to that. What the fuck?
First thing I want to show you is that you may recall being able to see the reflection of the officer in the rear view mirror. Well, video games love to do all sorts of different tricks in order to do reflections, but how it's pulled off in The Walking Dead is a little outside of the ordinary.
Mind blowing.
As you can see here, there is a second model for the police officer, and the environment is a cone that has special textures that loop through the cone. And so anytime you look at the cruiser from an angle that's outside of it, this is what you're going to see. This is probably also why you never get to see the camera angle outside of the cruiser.
Wow.
As many of you already know.
Okay, what I'm wondering is, so this car though actually travels through like a real road. That's interesting. Like so that's like cool and all, but also like look at the car. Like the car is actually driving like down a real environment. Did they like mapped out this whole area just for the sides of the car? Feel like it's no wonder why they went out of business. I'm not gonna lie. That's so retarded. Like, actually, everything in this is just it's kind of obvious how they went bankrupt, because that's just insane.
The ordinary. As you can see here, there is a second.
No, I know it's because you can look side to side. I understand why you should make the environment look like that and everything, but like this looks like they handcrafted the whole thing outside the car, like with details you can't even see. Like there's like houses over there fully modeled and shit that when he's like zoomed out, you can see are like real modeled things. It's like, okay, that's why they're out of business. Anyway,
reflections.
Anyway, sorry. I got distracted. I'm sorry. I was looking at Twitter on my other monitor because I don't have a stimulant. Okay. The new Pept is helping though. The new Pept is hitting, and I feel fine actually. I was feeling a little brain foggy at the beginning of the show, but now I'm feeling good.
Women from Eastern Europe through modeling agencies. Okay. So it's a great cover, whether he was working with Victoria's Secrets, Les Wexner.
Jimmy, did you fuck with Telltale Walking Dead, or is that too Reddit? I don't know. I've never played it, but I've watched Burger Billy play it before, and it was fun. It was fun to watch. I think those kinds of games, like I like the style kind of. I mean, not that I'd want it in other games that much, but I like that style for that genre. I actually think they're kind of fun. I think they are. They're like fun experiences.
Okay, dude, I just was talking with some Gen Alpha friends, and they said they had never seen a Zoomer Boomer with so much cortisol before. Try not to get so stressed just because you're washed, and Uncle.
Okay, thanks, Paul Tan. Good tip. The Batman one was good too. I didn't play that.
Him the keys, and all of a sudden he's like a casting director looking at all of these models. Jean-Luc Brunel in Paris, his agency MC2 Modeling. Jean-Luc Brunel kills himself. Namia doesn't want to mention the fact that they also had offices in Tel Aviv. Jean-Luc Brunel did. And that's how he was accomplishing it, because when you see a lot of women at a modeling agency, you don't go, oh, maybe these women are being trafficked from Europe. Maybe these women are not actually happy to be here. Maybe they're in some danger, right? It's like the illusion when there's just a lot of models at any event, whether it's a pageant, anything else, is that this is normal because it's just the world of fashion or the world of beauty or the world of modeling. Okay, so Victoria's Secret he's doing casting for. And also when you go through his emails, it seems like he's also hand-picking girls for certain pageants. I mean, I've read through some of them. Like he had clearly a very strong relationship with the Miss North Carolina one year. But I thought, okay, maybe still another coincidence, right? Erika's in pageant world, Trump's in pageant world, Epstein's in pageant world-ish. Then we took a week off to investigate
Being
Erika.
trafficked.
And I was even more stunned by some more coincidences, and I'm going to run you through them here. Okay, so in 2010, we know Jeffrey
In
Epstein.
final estimation, who's Burger Billy? What was his deal? Burger Billy's just like a 20-something British kid, Tungsten. Pretty much. Because, like, I heard his voice and stuff. He's still around, too. He's just like...
Epstein, based on the emails, begins procuring models from Romania. We also know that that's the same time and year of the Black Sea Rotational Force.
Wait, is that real Tungsten also? Wait, that's the real Tungsten. Dude. Tungsten. Dude, how do I give him all these badges? There we go.
Constanta, Romania is being led by Erika's cousin, Lieutenant Colonel Dennis
British! Yeah, he had a British accent. It was crazy. Yeah, and I know, it is shocking. Burger Billy was actually British the whole time, which is a plot twist you wouldn't see.
Hey, it's the first time America is operating a base in Romania, which is later going to be accused of prostituting underage Romanian children. Brothel, Colonel Otto Buscher. Same time frame, Tyler Boyer goes out to Constanta, Romania, and he's hanging out and he's partying and he's drinking with Romanian models and parliament politicians. Then Tyler is going to return from Romania around September of 2010.
What is she talking about?
Attending Arizona State University, so school's got to get going. And then that same year, Jeffrey Epstein begins giving money to Arizona State University, specifically for their Origins project. Okay. 4 months after that, Erika, and this is now into 2011, in May of 2011, Tyler Boyer is going to get unusually elected to the Board of Regents. And I say unusually because the governor, he kind of didn't go through the normal process. And the
what
governor
is she talking
Tyler
about?
Boyer's the guy. And then
Romania,
4 months beyond that,
Epstein,
Erika is going to
Erika
enroll
Kirk,
into ASU
Tyler
for
Boyer,
her final year of college.
Erika Kirk's cousin.
2011, 2012. And immediately 2 months after that, after the semester begins, she wins Miss Arizona USA, right, in November.
Okay.
And right after winning, we know she's going to establish this working partnership with the U.S. Marines Black Sea Rotational Force in Constanta, teaming up with them to run the Romanian Angels Project through her 501c3 Everyday Heroes. She's going to go out to Constanta. She's working with Colonel Otto Buscher, that same colonel who's going to be accused of trafficking and prostituting underage Romanians, apparently up and through Tel Aviv. And I do want to also say about that, in general, why did she partner with the U.S. Marines at all?
Who's accusing them of that?
That's not a requirement. Okay, I went to Romania twice. My best friend was Romanian and actually lived, her family, like she grew up here, but her family lived in Constanta. You can just go do charity. You don't have to team up with the U.S. Marines. This is a EU member state, okay? You don't need the protection of U.S. Marines to be in Romania and decide that you want to drop off some Christmas gifts. Really, you just need an address to do that.
We need a vampire version of the Polska. For some reason, this particular
charity felt that they needed to team up with the U.S. Marines. I just want to point, no one's really recognized that.
Romania
you don't need to
mentioned.
do that. I can go do charity anywhere in Europe right now. Doesn't demand a partnership with the U.S. Marines. It's very strange. Then we have in 2014, 2015, Erika begins tweeting that she's a casting director or casting recruiter in Los Angeles. The same time, she's kind of trying to break into the industry herself, which we've shown. And I also want to say that during this time that she's trying to get involved in reality TV, we find her floating around Mark Burnett. Mark Burnett is also running Mark Burnett Productions. He's running Trump's Apprentice show. A lot of synergy happening around this time. I do believe that Erika knew
on the
Trump
casting
before
couch.
she ever met Charlie Kirk. I think that's honestly evident.
Romania children, Erika Epstein. Yeah, I guess that's the connection. I don't even...
So it really makes you wonder if this kind of brings in...
How do you say Kurwa in Romanian? I don't know. It would just be whore. Whore, but in Romanian.
That because Kairos Company is working with
Candace
Mark
needs
Burnett
some dick,
Johnny
bro.
Moore.
Yeah, for real.
It's very weird around this time frame. But it's this next little time frame that I want to get to you guys on. All right. So I'll tell you how I got this information. I had received a tip a while ago saying...
Okay, so Epstein is so Erika wants to be a model. Epstein is a regular at a modeling agency that Erika interviewed for or applied for.
Hey, their Next Model Management in New York City, Faith Cates, who was the co-founder of it, had to step down because of her involvement with Jeffrey Epstein. She's like in his emails like 4,000 times. Even after he got arrested for pedophilia, she's like, I will never betray you. I will never, ever betray you. Like, I've got your back to the end. She was very close. Look, she's inviting him here in this email to her son's bar mitzvah. And this person said, just so you know, Erika was involved with Next Model Management, right? So this is a tip. And this person did not work with Next Model Management. So I was like, okay, tip, I'll see where it leads, kind of investigating things.
Erika is a descendant of Bathory and Vlad Dracula.
Terrifying when you realize that, yeah.
Kurva. Whore. Kurva. Kurva.
Kurva. Torta. Tarta. Prostituta. Lele dama.
Some old contact cards. I'm going, that would be very curious because Next Model Management apparently had tons of Eastern European girls all around the office. And like I said, you can look more into the Faith Cates thing, but it's not great. It's not great. The relationship that Faith Cates had with Jeffrey Epstein, Eastern European models all around Next Model Management office. He was helping this model agency.
Did someone say Torta?
And so I decided to see if I could get some more people to verify that Erika was involved. What was she doing? Was she modeling? No. Well, I was able to confirm it. Not just once, not twice,
pedophile?
3 times, 4 times with people with direct knowledge that Erika Kirk was multiple times taking meetings at Next Model Management and dealing with the people, like the suits that would surround Faith Cates, people like Jeffrey Epstein. Now, they did not say they saw her meeting with Jeffrey Epstein, but they said essentially Jeffrey Epstein was always there.
Unnamed sources are saying Erika Kirk handled meetings at this place
because he was so close with Faith.
With who knows who?
Both of their emails are very close. And so he would sometimes come in and he would take a meeting. And so he would just kind of, when you're friends with someone, I'm going to take an office, and nobody knew what the context of these meetings were. They are saying that in meetings like that, meaning Erika was not there because of a modeling contract or because they don't know why she was there. They don't know why Erika was in that same category of suits. Right, of just like suits, and they were not.
We have 3 million Epstein files and no Erika Kirk. Despite that, she just decided they were working together.
Questions, and Erika is there, and she's taking meetings at Next Model Management. So now, feeling 100% certain that this information was real, like I said, confirming it 4 ways, I decided to go out and ask Erika what she was doing there. Because if people,
dude, did you guys like the banner today? Look at how chill these are. Dude, do you see these? Look at these. Look at those Pepes on the couch. That one's smoking a blunt, and that one's eating pizza. Right? How nice is that, bro? How chill is that? Yo, what are they watching? That one's what, retro gaming or something? That one's like Beardson coded. On the second image there. Whoa. Oh, they're so chill.
With intimate knowledge situation, don't know what she was doing there. That's not great.
My face from late night Jimbo.
What are the chances? What does Erika have to do?
Wait, I didn't mean no. I didn't mean to click that. What am I doing? No.
That she's a casting director or casting recruiter in Los Angeles. The same time, she's kind of trying to break into the industry things. Then I kind of reach into some old contact cards. I'm going, that would be very curious because Next Model Management apparently had tons of Eastern European girls all around the office. And like I said, you can look more into the Faith Cates thing, but it's not great. It's not great. The relationship that Faith Cates had with Jeffrey Epstein, Eastern European models all around Next Model Management office. He was helping this model agency in particular. And so I decided to see if I could get some more people to verify that Erika was involved. What was she?
We already heard this part. We were like here.
Erika, what she was doing there. Because if people with intimate knowledge situation don't know what she was doing there, that's not great, right? What are the chances? What does Erika have to do with Next Model Management? what is she doing there?
If people there don't know what she's doing,
I, of course,
then that's not good.
The spokesperson, Andrew Colbert, and I said, what specifically were you doing at Next Model Management in New York City? What's up? What do you do? Did you run into Epstein? Like, I just want to know, like, what is your relationship with Faith? How about that? Give me the context of this. Crickets. I feel like that would be a very easy email to answer one question.
And they don't respond to me.
Of your relationship?
Dude, imagine you're just constantly getting like insane questions from Candace. She's just constantly demanding like insane answers. What were you doing on this day?
With Next Model Management, we now confirmed that you were taking meetings here. What was the nature of those meetings? And I mentioned, she's obviously had a falling out regarding she had to step down.
What's going on right here?
Because of the Epstein emails, and she retired. She said it's like the nice way of I'm deciding to retire. And nothing. Wouldn't you just answer that instantly? Like if someone just emailed me and said, what is the context? You're ASU, you got Romania going on, you're not this modeling agency. And they said like there were constantly Eastern European models all over the office. I mean, like it was just everywhere. And Epstein would just come all the time.
Pause.
Like, this was his friend. Why wouldn't he come into his friend's office?
What?
Wouldn't you like rank that really high in terms of just giving a comment and being like, I was there for, I don't know what would be an appropriate answer. I literally don't know what would be appropriate.
Epstein was coming all the time.
Offer that answer if there was a good answer. I find it to be very strange. I find that to be very strange, especially when we now add in the fact, going back to the way that she's dancing around Epstein, pageant world.
Dude, where is she going with this? Can you fucking
ASU,
land the plane, bitch?
Next Model Management, specifically.
Land the plane.
Real estate. We can't get an answer on that. Erika being the busiest person in the world in 2018, receiving degrees, starting and running a business, a clothing company, also taking interviews with Turning Point.
JimboZoomer, where were you and what were you doing on May 5th, 2024? A 5-day? No response? How curious.
May 5th, 2024. Bloody hell, I don't know. I was probably live that day. Erika Kirk and Jeffrey Epstein. Erika, I like how she writes this. Erika unusually receives her New York real estate license. Erika unusually receives her New York real estate license to work with Corcoran Real Estate Group under the stewardship of Pam Lieberman. Epstein files. There does not appear to be any real estate deals that Erika has completed in New York. Per Jeffrey Epstein's emails, the president of the Corcoran Group is actually Lynn de Rothschild. Jeffrey Epstein is working for the Rothschild family directly, receiving Corcoran Group marketing reports. Whoa.
Help them, but then falling in love with Charlie, she also unusually receives her New York. It's a very good way to do that. It's a good cover if you're trying. Heard that real estate license. I will say that Corcoran Real Estate.
Why did you just skip?
And that is under the stewardship of Pam Lehman. It featured in the Epstein files, was helping him with real estate deals. But also, we can't find any real estate deals that Erika completed in New York. And real estate agents are reaching out to me saying, you can't just get a license and work for Corcoran. That's not how the real estate world works. I guess they have certain requirements. They're like, this is backdoor stuff. Somebody just made that happen for her. And there does, like I said, does not appear to be any record of her having completed that. But we do then learn via Jeffrey Epstein's emails that the
women are just giving shit.
Of the Corcoran Group is actually Linda Roth.
Women are just given are just given positions. That's crazy. That's insane. I don't believe it. You're telling me that a woman gets a license and then doesn't even have to use it and just has a stupid ass job? Whoa.
Rothschild.
Mind-blowing.
Jeffrey Epstein is working directly for the Rothschilds.
Wait, look at this, dude. New Keith Woods. Look, new Keith Woods profile picture. And nice. And a tasteful turtleneck. Okay. What's with the expression? I mean, it's cool. He looks like Merlin. He looks like Merlin from that TV show where it's about Merlin, I think. I think it's called Merlin. Okay, anyway, next.
He himself is saying that Corcoran Real Estate Group is
it's AI,
all
Jimbo.
over his emails.
How's that AI?
Okay? It says it right there.
Keith.
Someone read a background on Linda
Think it's
Rothschild. It
AI?
has all of her different names that she uses.
Feed it into the AI.
And also has her listed as the president of the Corcoran Group.
Uncircumcised.
What was Erika doing for the Corcoran Group? Who got her that job? Who recalls sitting with Erika for her real estate license?
Probably Jeffrey Epstein.
Do it online. I don't know. I'm ignorant.
If I had to guess, it was probably Jeffrey Epstein who was working on behalf of Lord Rothschild himself.
He looks like Merlin from that one show about Merlin called Merlin.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
About real estate license, I will say that. But I do know that there is a general understanding that if you want to...
This one, dude. Anyone ever see this one? Merlin TV show opening. Anyone ever see this one? No, that's I think that theme is actually that was Game of Thrones, right? What's this one? Is it this one? Yeah, this one. Y'all ever see this? Look, it's Keith. Yeah, with Black Guinevere. Yeah. Whoa. Are they gonna show Merlin in this though? Show Merlin. Look, that's fucking Keith. Is this like each season's version? Wait, it might show him more?
I send you this with great importance. The Masons figured me out and are on my tail. You have to know this entire time Erika Kirk has been working with
with who? Working with who? Dude, Morgana in this was so bad. Damn. Low Kirk, if I was Arthur,
Erika
I would just fuck
Epstein,
my sister.
Who worked for Lord Rothschild, who works for Lord Frank Kagan of the Khazars.
Which is an ancient Turkish vampire. True. Wait, hold on. Come on, give us a better shot of fucking Merlin, dude. How are they gonna name this Merlin? And then every fucking scene in the intro is not him except for one. Huh? How the hell? This is the same fucking thing over and over again. What's the point? Merlin. The Adventures of Merlin. Clear them out. Clear out. We have to clear out. Clear. Look, it's Keith. Look, it's bloody Keith Woods, right? Merlin being sassy for 15 minutes.
You've had your fun, my friend.
Arthur or Celtic excellence.
Celtic and Arthur. Yeah, true.
Do I know you?
I'm Merlin.
So I don't know you.
No.
Yet you called me friend.
That was my mistake.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah. I'd never have a friend who could be such an ass. Look, I've told you.
Wait, dude, bitches on Tumblr probably love this show because they're probably sick. They just ship these two. Wait a second. There's a video of Merlin being sassy for 15 minutes because
could never be Merlin. Him stepping over it.
Because there's a fandom probably on fucking Tumblr. These bitches that are just imagining those two having sex. That's crazy. Come on.
You're an ass. I just didn't realize you were a royal one.
I warn you, I've been trained to kill since birth.
Wow. And how long have you been training to be a prat?
Come on, man. What the heck? Well, I gotta grab a monster, man. Dude, watch this though. This show went hard.
No matter how great, can know his destiny.
Whatever it is you think I'm supposed to do, you've got the wrong person.
But the gifts he possesses and the choice he makes will in time father a legend. His name?
I wouldn't if I were you.
Why?
What are you
They
going
have
to do
an
to me?
intense Greco-Roman relationship that was very Dionysian.
Until they realize there is no room for magic in my kingdom, there is but one sentence I can pass.
I have this legacy, and what is it for? You keep telling me it's not for playing tricks. You want to practice magic when the king is hunting for sorcerers? Are you mad?
I have witnessed what witchcraft can do. I have suffered at its hand.
All magic is bad. It's how you use it.
Your gift, Merlin, was given to you for a reason.
In jail for that.
We're back,
you think you are the
baby.
king? No, I'm his son.
You cannot do this.
We've done
alone.
it.
You are but one side of a coin.
We've done it. Dude, they've got a dragon and shit too.
And I thought you liked those real rough, tough, save the world kind of men.
No, I like much more ordinary men like you.
Dude, that's Guinevere. Damn, she's chopped. Yikes.
Believe me, I'm not ordinary.
There's something about you,
Holy
man.
shit.
Can't put my finger on it. I'm telling you, Morgana, turn back. You could get hurt.
So could you.
Dude, but see, this is what I'm saying. If I was Arthur, I would just fuck my sister. This is the low-class cinema. They are on the entire wrong side of the English channel. Le terrible. What an eyesore. They are.
Why should Black clear her out?
They are on the entire wrong side of the English channel. Terrible. It's just awful. What is this?
You have to learn there's a right and a wrong way of doing things.
Merlin, you will pay for this.
Please, help me!
I have.
Yeah, right. Thanks.
Very good.
Arise, Sir Lancelot.
What?
Knights of Camelot.
Dude.
I need to know more!
Magic is his destiny. What am I doing? I'm just talking about this because he kind of looks like Keith Woods in that picture or something. I don't even know. Back to this.
To move money.
Back to this crazy ass bitch. What's this hoe talking about?
Real estate is a very good way to do that. It's a very good way to do that. It's a good cover if you're trying to move money. Real estate's a very productive means to do that. And I am starting to have just how many times can her life path keep intersecting with Jeffrey Epstein before it's weird? Her relationship with Trump. Trump just like, here, something is not feeling right. Jeffrey, we got him gaslighting us. We got Andrew Colvett. We got this meeting at the White House that they didn't brag about. They love the photos. They love the photo ops. They're there the evening before, and they're in the West Wing. Yeah, they met with someone very important about like, hey, can't you just come out and say what you were meeting about? What was the context of that meeting?
Why don't they respond to my emails? Huh? If nothing's going on, then why don't they just respond to my emails where I interrogate them every day? Huh? Hiding something? I feel like it'd be easy just to say you're not, right?
I mean, you guys are saying everything else. Something is not right. That's almost redundant at this point. The fact that something is not right with Erika, but I would like an answer as to what specifically Erika was doing, sitting down in offices with suits at the next model management company. I think that's a very simple question to ask. There may be a very simple answer. We will see. We'll be right back after a brief break. All right, you guys, thanks to you, last year, Preborn helped to rescue over 80,000 babies, and today you can help save even more. Every single day, thousands of women hear the same devastating lie that abortion is their only option, that they're alone, and that there's...
I wasn't even paying attention. I was low-key, I'm just distracted by my Twitter timeline where I'm bookmarking stuff that we're not even looking at. man. Can this bitch just like, can she get to the fucking point? Oh my gosh. Just connect him with Epstein, please.
Pulling her through the ranks at all times.
I'm begging you.
I don't know if she's even smart, but they're telling us that she's like the brightest in the entire world and that she's doing it all. And no one can even confirm that she did graduate summa cum laude from ASU.
Summa cum laude.
By the way, she has since removed that from her bio. She is slated to speak at Hillsdale College, and the students have all messaged me about it because they don't want her there. And they similarly just feel like that she's just
the students
hoisted upon them. And you just go, the woman I'm speaking
we want
to.
Candace,
oh my
not
gosh,
her.
so Erika's name is Erika, just like the German military song from 1940. If you know, you know. So based.
So big. I know. When I realized that, I didn't even know Charlie Kirk was married, but when I realized he was married to Erika, like the song, like the, Erika, then I realized he was one of us.
Think me Guan, step over it, blood clot.
Yep. Take one step over it, blood clot. Take one step over it. True that, Bowden. True that. We have to step over it. Yo!
Emergency beard son affirmation. You are feeling positive and not being a negative Nancy.
I am.
All the negativity, whoosh, it's gone. Where did it go? Not
How
known.
How did you know? How did you know? Dude, in that moment I saw this. Live Moss Live. 2026 innovations coming soon. Mountain Dew Baja Midnight Pie. A creme brulee crunch wrap slider. A birthday cake empanada, strawberry and cream Mex bites, Mex pizza bite, flamin' hot mini taco salad, Cantina Mexican pizza, flamin' hot nacho fries. That's genius. How did they not think of that yet? Flamin' hot and Diablo dusted nuggets, spicy nuggets.
Veritable beard god miracle.
It is a veritable beard god miracle. Edible sauce packet, fire queso. That's genius. He must have hired a fucking genius to start working at Taco. Like, seriously, though. Like, that's... the rest of these are like, okay. I can see where they came up with that.
I am so white-pilled.
Edible sauce packet?
Jimbo. No, Candace, he keeps harassing me. Not even the spam folder can help me. She makes new accounts and uses bots to flood my email. Can you explain to her that I am a humble second-degree Mason?
Yeah,
Cheese pizza delivery is handled by the higher-ups.
Yeah, I'll try to explain that to her. Dude, edible sauce packet. Like, that's a game changer. How do they even come up with that? What the fuck? Edible sauce packet. Cool Ranch seasoned nuggets with Cool Ranch sauce. That sounds so delicious. Is this real? Hold on. Is this actually? Please. Please be real. Oh my gosh, it is. Oh, it really is. It really fucking is.
Sky baby. Mild sauce is too spicy for your ass.
It's real. March 19th, 3 of these launch.
Little Groyper's all hyped up about Mexican food. My
Laugh it up. Laugh it up, bitch. Crispy chicken crunch wrap slider. Steak and guac nacho fries. Pink passion fruit refresca. They're also bringing back crispy chicken nuggets, Cantina chicken rolled quesadilla. Okay. So that's coming on the 19th. When do the rest of these come? Soon? Coming soon. Wait, they're releasing a Taco Dilla. What? Look at this. Wait, look at this. Announce it live Mas live and recently tested. Here's the cheesy gordita crunch slider.
BBC bites.
What? They are? Here's the crunchadilla. They're gonna release the crunchadilla. They're bringing churro chillers. They're bringing strawberry, caramel, caramel, vanilla, and chocolate churro chillers. Mexican pizza empanadas. They're testing these. Oh my, I can't scroll through the rest of them. Facebook's trying to get me to fucking sign in. Wait, the queso crisp taco. Wait, look at this. This looks so yummy. Shell is made of cheese. Oh my.
Oye, amigo, soy Beardson. Me llamo Beardson. Me gusta mucho comida mexicana because I'm mexicana. I'm asasi chicano.
Yes, you are, Beardson. Yes, you are. You were one sassy Chicano, bro. Facts, Beardly. Facts. Beardson. Motherfucking Beardly. Hold on. I've got the rest. They're gonna re-release the chicken queso burrito and queso and chips. They're bringing crispy chicken Crunchwrap sliders
Jimbo,
back.
This has seed oil in it. Seed oils are a immunosuppressant and it's killing the white race.
There's no evidence for that. Seed oils are fine, dude. There's literally no evidence. Hello? Bro. Finally, dude. Finally, like...
This food is no good. Come to
finally,
me,
I have...
Me have salted duck and pig feet. Very good.
Finally, I have a goat on my side. Like, everyone and their mom has been saying that seed oils are no good for like 1 billion fucking years. Except for Lauren Chen and me. And finally, Clav shits on Vitality for saying that stupid shit. Lauren Chen was on my side because she pointed out that literally all that like people in Hong Kong eat are fucking seed oils. They're just like frying all their food in like gallons of seed oils, and they have the longest life expectancy on the fucking planet. Okay. So there's that. Okay. What's this?
Laurenchen, have conflict of interest? Use gutter oil at ramen stand, Shanghai.
Delicious. Lauren Chen have conflict of interest. Use gutter oil at ramen stand, Shanghai. You think so? You think she's biased? Regardless, dude, that's millennial hippie slop, dude. And it's been millennial hippie slop the whole time. And seed oils are literally fine for you. Seed oils do not matter. Okay, grow up. Grow up, everyone. Dude, look at what else. Look at what else. Look at what else. Dude, if seed oils are gonna kill us, then I don't want to live. Look at this.
All the Catholics with some yummy, yummy food, Jimbo. Very Catholic of you.
Tee-hee, I like to giggle.
What, are Catholics celebrating fucking Ramadan? What does that even mean? What? Tease all the Catholics with yummy food?
Jimbo, your endocrines will be very disrupted if you eat this Zog slop. Or falls in doubt fresh by not firm dairyadists.
Mexican Beardson. Jimbo, your endocrines will be very disrupted if you eat this Zog slop. Good. Good. The endocrine system's trying to kill you. And this is what's standing in the way. Chick-fil-A luau menu? A luau burger? What the f... Do I have to go to Hawaii for this? Where is this? Where the fuck are they doing that? A luau menu? Sweet potato waffle fries? Pineapple pudding? Macadamia nut cookie? Tropical minis? Tropical nuggets? Frosted Hawaiian? Pineapple nut milkshake? Crayon lime lemonade and a frosted pineapple? Fake Catholic. Jimbo eating food during Lent. Catholic, by the way. Huh? Crumble. Dude, I'm having Grok pull up all the fast food items to blow our minds right now. Hold on, I'm working on this. Taco Bell's Live Mas Live announcements. The empanadas, the new Mexican pizza, these ones. That looks so good. Oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. I'm realizing now just how hungry I am. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Flaming hot mini taco salad. Dude, look at how yummy.
Mexican pizza is dog shit.
That's not even true. They're fine. They're not the best thing ever. It's not like the greatest item ever, but also they're not that bad. Like, everyone is so over dramatic about everything, okay? And that one looks good. This one looks better than the normal. Dude, that looks so good though. That looks so fire. Come on, man. Bro, I'm telling you, chicken, bacon, street chalupas are the most gas item in the menu. Yeah, that is just true. And these, dude, dude, look at those. They look so good. That's just insane. A taco dilla? Honestly, it's probably fire. It looks good. For being honest, like, I would eat that. And it would satiate me. Like, seriously. You can just tell. Damn. Creme brulee crunch wrap slider, though. That's so genius. And Cool Ranch nuggets and an edible sauce packet. Like, edible sauce packets. They're
what
making...
What kind of food is this? This is a chicken bacon street chalupa.
Huh?
That's fire in my mouth.
Pause? Huh? Chicken bacon street chalupa.
You guys, that's right, it's number 6.
Dude, show me it, you fucking loser.
Brick. And we're gonna put it on a Dave's hot.
It's not even fucking it, dude. Just give me an ad.
360 win. Mountain Dew Purple BBC Cream Pie.
Oh yeah, I had one of these. These are so fucking good. These are so good. Oh my gosh, these are so good. You're right. Oh my gosh, those are so fire, man. Dude. Bryn's gotta go grab some fucking Taco Bell. Please. Please. I don't have Adderall.
Jimbo all hyped up about the penis-shaped Mexican food. Oh, this so much.
Penis-shaped?
Crunch wrap. What is this abomination of French cuisine?
It is delicious. It is fusion. It is la fusion. All right, anyway, next.
To her speak is
Back
not
to this crazy
a super
bitch.
genius. You didn't have to guess whether Charlie Kirk was a genius. You know what I mean? But they're just like, she is. She's so qualified, hyper qualified. We can't show you where on the resume where she's qualified or how you go from like modeling agencies and dating reality shows and pageantry to where she is now.
Benny Follett said Mountain Dew Purple BBC Cream Pie in Beardson's voice.
the Department of Defense. No one can explain that, and they don't even care to. It's giving Jeffrey Epstein when he just like becomes a math teacher and someone's pulling him from the ranks, and that someone is Bill Barr, right? Who gives him that job because he's running that school. Something's just really weird about everything. And I also wanted to tell you, this is kind of happening on X right now. Turning Point tried to remove it from the podcast. They did actually remove it from the podcast, but not before the internet grabbed it. It's this clip of Blake Neff. He's one of my favorite characters because he always just says too much and it's never good. And Blake Neff is explained on Charlie Kirk's show earlier today that
I got a feeling my ex-wife
Erika
is going to
says
love that pot.
Charlie, if he had a chance, if he had a choice, he would stay dead.
Penny, what's wrong with you, man?
Take it away, Blake.
Fuck
Neff.
is your problem?
Blake, any thoughts?
If there are any fat ass black girls in chat, hit my ass up. If fuck with Bukai.
Erika said that if Charlie was given the choice to undo what happened and come back, he wouldn't. She thought because of what was unleashed by it.
We tried to get like the full clip, but they've since removed that. And Blake is like, that's just because of the faith revolution. And like, he would be so happy to see that people are being driven towards churches that he would pick.
That's so
if he was
funny
in
to
heaven,
say.
he would just say, I'm just going to stay here.
I mean, I believe they said that and that it's not even a conspiracy. Honestly, like I get what they're saying, but that is so funny. Like that's so insane.
And I'm going to let my kids grow
For
up
them to
without
say.
a father and really without a mother, because
Even if
everything
that's
seems to be
true,
going,
even if that was
according to
true,
some
and they
more
really
divine
felt that
plan,
way,
and Erika
that's
taking
so
my spot
insane
everywhere.
to say out loud, though.
Okay, let's talk about it. Let's actually talk about September 8th, because I now feel like now that we've learned more about
The fire rises.
the Fort Huachuca story, I'm leaning towards Mitch.
Me, Charlie
Allegedly,
Kirk.
Erika,
Me can replace
he
Charlie
saw her
on, the
on
show.
September 8th.
Me carry the
Fort
flame.
Huachuca, it
Yes,
caused mass
yes.
panic. They
Get
spent
good
tons of
professor.
money.
Me,
Getting people to
show.
Young Nibba just subscribed on Kick.
Thank you, Young
you're
Nibba.
interneting a little too hard.
Oh, sorry about that. Thank you, Young Nibba. You're now level 8. Jughead, let's go. Young Goat.
Acme, and that now with everything we know about the way Erika moves, didn't really know in the beginning how to feel, but I'd like to add, I guess, just some more data points to September
Do it like
8th.
this. Do it like this, Kokichi.
Erika's claim before they sent me a cease and desist was
Beardson 2. It's Beardson 2 when you write it like that. Look. Wait. Read it. It's not reading it. Okay, this stupid STDS. Because I just did the Dalton one. Stupid. Ha ha ha. Wait, try now?
Me Tina Benson. Me right you. Oh, ha 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 ha. Me Charlie Kirk. Me can replace Charlie on the show. Me carry the flame. Yes. Get good professor. Me on Charlie Kirk show.
is that she was making dinner for Charlie that night, but no one else has been able to independently confirm that. Frank Turek does make the claim that Charlie had
Chief
dinner with his
Eagle.
family, but he doesn't mention Erika. He doesn't say his wife. And I find that to be interesting because I think Frank Turek is actually a smarter person involved in this. He hasn't made the same mistakes as everybody else. He's he says just enough. So this could just as easily mean that Charlie had dinner with the kids. That's the vibe that I get from September 8th. We're going to go through this timeline is that Charlie was the parent that night. Listen to what Frank Turek had to say.
Zoom been interneting and fapping so hard he forgot. He turned UNC, not fire at all.
You guys think George would mind if I take Candace for a little ride? A test drive? Hey. Beard God out.
Dude, Benny's spamming fake Catholic at us. Dude, Benny, why is Benny saying fake taxi? What?
Oh, the last walk we went on, Megan, was Monday night. So the terrible day was Wednesday. And so we spent some time Monday, and then we both went to dinner. He wanted to have dinner with the family, he's a family man. So he said, hey, can you come back at about 8? We'll go on a walk. I said, yeah, okay. So I came back down at 8, and I texted him. I said, okay, I'm about here. He said, coming out. And then a minute later, he said, shortly, Gigi just got up. So he was obviously taking care of the baby, taking care of his daughter. because that's the kind of person he was. And then we went on this long walk, and there were two major issues that kept coming up that he wanted to be better at.
So we received an email which made this even more interesting. I don't even know how I missed this, but they said, Candace, Charlie on September 8th was very obviously watching the Bears football game. He was a massive Chicago Bears fan. Everybody knows that. And it was like kind of always this feature on the show of him.
Bitch, how many times are you going to talk about this same fucking part over and over again?
With being a Chicago Bears fan.
You said this like 30 times.
And he recounted with remarkable detail.
Who cares?
At least, and this is, again, I'm happy to yield and err on the side of caution, but I think we can confidently state that Charlie definitively watched the second half of that game glued to his screen. Take a listen to Charlie discussing the Bears game on September 8th.
Blake is such a Packers fan. He said, what should we talk about? Oh, talk about the Bears. I'm not talking about the Bears, okay? You see, I even put in my group chat. I said, the Bears are winning by 14 points. This is a very strange thing. I don't know how to handle it. The Bears put on a masterclass, one of the worst coach games in the history of football. It was so bad. They challenged...
Dude, Charlie talking about not baseball, football.
He challenged.
Oh boy,
it was not even a close call of Noah Sewell, with a fumble. What happens when you lose a challenge? You lose a timeout. So you lose a timeout, you need to stop the clock.
I love the big game.
They only have 2 timeouts left, and they can't do that. And then some rocket scientist on the Bears, I'm screaming at my TV. I woke up everyone. They decide, well, we have to kick the ball, and it was like 2 minutes and 2 seconds left, okay? And they're down by 3 points. 2 minutes, 2 seconds left. So with 2 minutes and 2 seconds left, you have to make sure that the ball either goes out of bounds or that you kick it off so that they can't do a turn. You only have 1 timeout left. Why does that matter? Well, because then the 2-minute warning stops the clock, and that is a built-in timeout for when the Vikings run the ball inevitably. What do? They allow the Vikings to return the ball. They're basically ending the game.
I don't think there's any question that Charlie watched the second half of that game, and he says he was screaming at his TV, okay? So we are now able to tighten up that schedule.
He was literally showing
on
at
September
his
8th.
TV.
I'm going to show you guys that.
He was showing
what we have here
at the Bears
going
game.
on.
He
First and
couldn't
foremost, I
have
do want to
gone on a
note
walk.
that article appears in the Jezebel.com regarding the witches cursed placed on Charlie's life. That was
Jezebel.
at 9:49 a.m. All of this is in Arizona time.
What?
Just to be clear. 9:49 a.m. that article appears in Jezebel regarding a witch's curse that was placed on Charlie. Exactly 1 hour later, to the minute, Erika breaks her years-long Twitter silence, and she tweets out a Bible verse, Ephesians.
Whoa.
For by grace you have been saved through faith. Okay. At 10 o'clock a.m., Charlie appears from his home studio live on Charlie Kirk. That is what that's a different episode, not the one that we just watched. At 10:45 a.m., Lori France-Fay has an appointment at the clinic, and Charlie allegedly meets up with her, accompanies her.
What is
these
she
appointments
even
apparently
talking
run
about?
for an hour. So Charlie and Lori are together. From 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock p.m., Charlie.
Why
appears
is
from
it
his
just
home
all
studio
these
on the England Oval.
timelines?
There was that notorious picture going around where Charlie looked angry, like he was looking off to the side. Well, he's got to be looking at Frank Turek. I would suspect, based on this timeline, that Frank Turek was with him. That would track that he's, because it's getting tight now. The game is about to kick off. Erika's her alibi is going to be she arrived home. And so, yeah, you guys, everyone investigating this should now copy this timeline.
Right.
I think Frank Turek was with Charlie. I'm not saying Charlie was angry at Frank, but I still don't believe Frank's story that they went on a walk to talk about pointers about how Charlie would debate and college. I never bought that he was just suddenly in need of so much debate help. I think there was something going on. There was some sort of crisis that required Charlie speaking to a rabbi, a pastor, and a priest within 48 hours. I think that's a fair assumption to make. Erika, and again,
What?
Frank has never said these portions about dinner. He says dinner with the family. But Erika,
Who the fuck is Frank? Frank
she arrives
Hassel?
home at 5:24.
I don't know. Charlie got hassled. Charlie went on a walk and he got hassled or something.
And then at 5:41, Charlie is allegedly, as she's coming up, she's already upstairs. Charlie then's allegedly going to text her and ask her what time dinner is.
Dude, this is so boring. It literally is impossible for me to pay attention.
Erika is then, because it's a very small apartment, it can wake Gigi up by opening a fridge in the middle of the night. Charlie is then going to text Erika and ask, like I said, what time dinner is. And then Erika is going to text Charlie that dinner is ready. So this is a fast dinner if I have to fit in everything. And then you can kind of see we've gone through and went back to the game, followed people's tweets of when exactly Noah Sewell forced a fumble on TJ. That's what he's talking about.
Son _ Votner just gifted 1 subscription on
Yo, thank you for the gifted sub. Welcome. Hold water. You've been gifted a sub. Let's go. Welcome, man.
Out there, and you can see
Let's
that this timeline
go.
is starting to tighten up. So I wanted to share this with you because I have a strong inkling, and it is not a fact, but it is a strong inkling that Charlie was at home alone with the kids. That is why when he woke Gigi up, it would track that he went to have dinner with his kids and his quote unquote family. And that is why when he was shouting at the TV, which would in fact wake a toddler up around, when is he shouting at the challenge around 7:16, that he then screaming at the game, whatever, whenever Gigi wakes up, he then tells Frank, hold up, because the Chicago game is on.
Hold on, dude. How are these people real? Sorry, I'm not even paying attention to what she's saying.